everybody and welcome to our first YouTube video. I'm Hayley.
And I'm Annabel.
And we have a small business here in the UK called Kaizen Handcrafted.
So we currently sell wax melts that are 100% soy wax melts that are 100% natural and use essential oils, so no fragrance oils, no artificial colorants or
glitter
or anything like that. So completely natural. They're really, really lovely. And we also sell some bath tea bags and some like oat soak for the bath, which is really nice. But our main product, and the product you'll be seeing probably quite a lot of on this channel, is our Jesmonite range. So we currently do coasters and trays. We're looking to do soap trays soon. But yeah, on this channel you'll probably see a lot of how we make them and what goes on behind the scenes with our packaging,
day in the life,
things like that. So that's what to expect on this channel. So I hope you will subscribe and support us along the way. Even if you've got no intention of buying something, it's just sometimes quite nice to see what goes on behind the scenes. I know I like watching stuff like that.
Yeah, it's always interesting.
So yeah, this video is going to be about our, as you can tell from the title, about our packaging. We try and be 100% eco-friendly.
Yeah, we try as much as humanly possible to be completely eco-friendly, sustainable, just good to the environment. You have to take responsibility as a business owner about your impact on the environment, and you get that choice when you decide what packaging you're going to go for. Now you can go for plastic packaging, non-recyclable packaging, and that is so much cheaper, so much more available. But obviously you're not making a good choice really in terms of the environment and the future. So when we started this business, we knew that being eco-friendly was really key to us.
That was important.
Yeah, so all of our packaging represents that, all of our products represent that, and it's just something we really want to do going forward and something we're really involved in. So yeah, we're going to show you our eco-friendly packaging today. It may just be of interest, it may be useful for people out there who think, I want to do this small business, but I really want it to be eco-friendly. How can I go about packaging?
Yeah, just to give you, maybe even just to supply you with some ideas about how you could package something more eco-friendly. Or you might be thinking, how would I protect this vase that I'm trying to ship without, and no, it's not going to break, but I want to do it eco-friendly, so I can't use like the packing peanuts, and I can't use the big puffy pillow. There's pillows that are plastic filled with air because you can't use that. There's obviously eco-friendly versions of everything. You've just got to know where to find it. So that's what today's going to be about. So should we just talk through each thing we use?
Yeah, I was going to say we have a few different products and our packaging depends on what products we are posting.
Yeah.
However, we'll just go through
all of it. We'll go through all of it, and if there's something more specific to one type of thing that we pack, like the wax melts or whatever, we'll just say that.
Let's start with our wax melts, because that was our first product that we started with, and I'll just say our wax melts are able to go through letterboxes. So we have boxes that you'll see that can be posted straight through the letterbox. They don't get ruined, but obviously we can't do that for some of our other products. So let's start with the wax melts and show what we use for that.
Okay, so starting off, we do have two size boxes for our wax melts. So we've got a box of 10 and a box of 20, and you can customise them. But it's not about the products this video, it's about what we use to pack. So, we have these little postal boxes. So this is for the box of 10. As you can see, we've stamped our own stamp on there, and that's another way to actually save money and brand your packaging. Rather than getting a company to put your brand straight on there, it costs a fortune. So this was a really cost-effective way of doing it, and eco-friendly.
And I think whilst you're a small business, it's really satisfying, and you have a lot of pride when you stamp
and you see your
name on the box. Yeah,
and it looks all official, and it feels so good, doesn't it?
You obviously can't do that when you're massive, but yeah, for now it's great.
But yeah, so that's the box of 10. It's just a little postal box, and you just tuck these things in here and it just goes in.
It's all cardboard, nothing else.
Relatively cheap actually. So if you want to know where any of this packaging is from, do let us know in the comments, and we'll either do a Q&A or we'll just reply to your comments. Just let us know. And then obviously there's the box of 20, so that's a bit bigger. Still, this is like the maximum size that would fit through a post box here in the UK.
It's quite thin, isn't it? No.
It's quite thin, but yeah, I think these have been really good actually. They've been absolutely perfect.
They're such nice little boxes,
and they're very compact and they're quite sturdy. And the wax melts are about the same thickness as
they don't
box,
move
so
around
they don't
really. But we'll show how we actually pack them.
No, that's good. We'll probably throughout this video put like pictures of what our packaging looks like.
Yeah, it's always
before
nice to
we
see.
post it, so you can put it all into context. But that's that. So that's our boxes for our wax melts. And speaking of these boxes, we also pack our trays, our Jesmonite trays, in these using the tissue paper that we'll show you in a minute as well. So these are very useful.
Okay, so we don't put our wax melts straight into the box. We actually protect them with some... Is it craft tissue paper? Like, what's it actually called?
No, this is just ivory tissue
ivory
paper.
Tissue
it's
paper.
just ivory's the colour.
Yeah.
It's just tissue paper. Obviously, it's fine for the environment. It is paper. But yeah, we just got this in like an ivory colour, and we just wrap our wax melts in. We'll show you a picture. I'll try and remember to put one up on the screen. But yeah, that's just, it doesn't offer too much protection, but it definitely makes it look nice.
It looks nice. And when I say offer protection, I mean it keeps them all in one space, so they're not moving around the box. It keeps them all together.
So yeah, this just comes in like sheets like this, and we can probably pack three lots of 10 wax melts out of one sheet, so that's really cost effective as well, and it's actually reasonably cheap.
Yeah. Okay, so we use this next product for a few different things, but in terms of the wax melts, we pad the boxes out using this, and that is this brown shredded cardboard.
Shredded paper.
Shredded paper, shredded thin cardboard. It's literally as eco-friendly as it comes. No plastic.
It's very cheap.
Yeah, it looks like a bird's nest, but in a good way.
But it's great because it actually really is padding, isn't it?
No,
And
it's really good.
It proper pads out the boxes, so it does offer protection too. So that's really good and cheap. Okay, moving on to the next thing we use for our wax melts is these. Every candle wax melt that you sell needs by law to have a warning safety sticker on it. As always, health and safety is most important. So we got these craft stickers. It's just warning wax melt safety craft sticker things. So yeah, we use that to it's to sort of attach the tissue when we fold the tissue over the wax melts. We just use one of these to seal it together, so that's really useful.
Yeah.
Okay, and then moving on to just a little thank you sticker. Like we say, we are a very, very new small business, so
we appreciate any order.
Appreciate
we really
every
do.
single customer, of course. So we have these little craft thank you stickers that we seal our wax melts with at the front, so it looks really quite nice at the front.
Yeah, we opted for the brown craft ones because they're just a bit more eco-friendly than the really plastic ones.
And when it comes to branding our products, like you saw in the boxes, we had the Kaizen stamp. We actually got a custom stamp made from the company Get Stamped. I think they were absolutely great. I actually seen lots of people with small businesses use them. So that's the stamp we use, and then we just got this water-based ink to use on that, and it's as simple as that. Dip it in and brand anything you want. So we brand the tissue paper with the wax melts on. We brand our craft business cards with this. Again, they're just literally cut up pieces of card that we just ordered in bulk.
Yeah. They were really cheap.
Really cheap because you don't need to get anything printed. You just stamp it with your brand and then you can just write on it. Yeah,
we stamp it and write a little message to say thank you for ordering.
Which is nice to do because obviously we don't get inundated with orders.
I wish.
Because we're a small business. So it's nice to sometimes be a bit more personal and write a nice personalised note.
It goes a long way, I think.
Yeah. We pop a little pucker tea in each wax melt order. We just think this is a nice touch. It's a little free little gift.
The whole idea is to, put on a wax melt, get a cup of tea and just, enjoy
like a hygge moment is what it's called, because what's that, hygge?
Just taking time out in your day just to relax and self-care.
And we chose pucker tea because they come in little paper packages, and it says here ethically sourced, 100% organically grown ingredients, and it's just probably the most ethically sourced brand that we could find, so that's the one we included.
And we have two different flavours of tea that we use, this one and another one.
Yeah, and they're not obviously the cheapest, but we just thought it would go a long way with the customers. This is something extra to give in an order, and it's eco-friendly and that jazz. And then finally, when it comes to sealing our boxes to keep them shut, ready to post, we use this zero plastic sellotape, which is actually pretty good. It's basically the same as normal sellotape, just a little bit more pricey, as you can imagine, but that's great. And then we have this brown craft tape here that we use also to seal them.
It would be good if we only had to use this, and we would opt for that over buying any sort of sellotape, eco or not, but it just doesn't hold. It wouldn't get to the customer in one piece,
and that's the most important thing. On top of being environmentally friendly, it's also very important, obviously, that
it gets there.
The products get there.
So we've opted for the best we can.
Best we can, but it is, as we say, zero plastic, eco sellotape. So that's the best we could do in the situation. So that is how we pack our wax melts, and now we'll move on to how we pack our trays. So we use the ivory tissue paper that you saw before. We wrap the tray in that. We use the thank you sticker. We brand it with the Kaizen stamp. Everything's the same, really. The only difference is that we use a bigger box. This kind of box. We also stick brand stamp somewhere on here. And then to make sure that the postman knows that it is fragile, we've got this Eco Craft fragile tape that we also stick around that, and we'll use the Eco sellotape to seal it a bit tighter.
Obviously, with our trays, they are made out of Jesmonite, which can smash if you were to drop it. So one thing that's really key with packing these is that we do protect the product, and we pad the box out as much as possible. If you weren't trying to be eco-friendly, you would probably use bubble wrap. You would probably use the plastic, what's it called, like plastic packaging.
Bubble wrap really would be the best thing, wouldn't it? Because it really pads it out, but obviously
we don't want to do that. So we have opted for the shredded cardboard, shredded paper that you saw earlier.
And a couple more
things. Yeah.
So we've got this as well. This is actually shredded up cardboard, so it's much thicker and much sturdier, as you can see.
Yeah, that really is
quite padding. So we wrap, or we at least put this down the sides of the box to pack it up a little bit more. But we also use packing peanuts.
These are special packing peanuts though.
Yes, they're special packing peanuts. So basically, I'll pop a video actually somewhere on the screen, but yeah, you run it under water and it just disintegrates within seconds.
It literally goes to nothing.
It goes to nothing. So all the customer would have to do when they receive this is literally maybe put them in a bowl and just pour water on it, and it would just go to nothing.
Or even better, reuse them.
And they're actually really good. So little packing peanuts, and we just stuff them down the sides of the boxes and things, and it does a good job. Nobody has said anything's broken on its journey yet, so that's really good.
Yeah.
I think the last two things actually here, for our bath tea bags, we have these little swing tags that are made from craft, and this little brown twine that we just wrap around the top of the tea bag. But yeah, that is literally all of our packaging, I think.
Yeah, I think so. If you have any further questions about any of the things we mentioned, then do leave a comment and we'll do another video. And if you want to check out our shop, our website, we'll leave that below. But that is www.kaizenhandcrafted.co.uk.
And our Instagram is @KaizenHandcrafted, and we post every day on there. You'll see some behind the scenes pictures of like maybe upcoming products that aren't out on the website yet. We also have just started doing international shipping. Yeah. There is obviously a fee attached to that because it does cost us quite a lot to ship to the US, etc. But if you're interested in that is an option on the website. So make sure you do go check that out.
Yeah, and if you haven't got any money to spend on any of our products, or you're just not interested in buying them, absolutely fine, completely understand. Times are tough with the financial world. But please, share this video, like this video, go and follow us on Instagram. Help us out, because trust me, when you're a small business and you haven't blown up on TikTok,
any help
is appreciated. And it does go a long way. We're just out here trying to make the small business that we love become a reality and become a job, and help us out if you can. That would be appreciated.
It really would. And we'll be back with other videos more about maybe our products if you're interested. So, actually definitely about that, because this is what the whole channel's about. But yeah, like today we talked about packaging, we'll talk more about our actual products, what goes into making them, the process behind it. And maybe we'll do a few packing orders videos so you can see all this that we talked about today
satisfying.
Put into action. But yeah, go and follow us over on our socials, and you'll see all of that anyway. Thank you for watching. I hope you will subscribe and support us on the journey, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye bye for now.